Sea serpents have always captivated the Yu-Gi-Oh players because many of us really enjoy sea monsters and sea creatures alike. And one of the things about this whole entire type is that they have mostly been water, and consisting of a total of 97 cards, it's shocking to think about that only 12 of them aren't water at all. But it's very interesting after the many years of sea serpents being around that we haven't had a full deck that's consisted of non-water sea serpent monsters. And the 12 that we see here are really it for non-water sea serpent monsters. And a few of them directly have been on the Forbidden Limited list prior, like Lavalval Chain, and even the water-based ones too, like Bahamut Shark and Abyss Dweller. The game plan of Sea Serpent really hasn't changed over the years, as you could put out big boss monsters on the board just to OTK the opponent on top of just controlling what they could do. We saw this in Yuumi decks in the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Next to Mermail Atlantean being able to control the hand and some of the cards that the opponent plays, along with the Ocean Dragonlord Kiryu Shin builds that just focus around playing Yuumi and all the sea stealth spells and trap cards. And I do have to mention ice barriers are notable for this as well because they are also a control strategy, but most of the time it's mixed in with other typings from what we have currently. Now, overall, I definitely think that sea serpents do deserve something new because it's been just all water and not really much else. As sea serpents for themselves, we've only seen a handful of cards for the actual typing that saw meta play, like Lavalval Chain and even Chaos Daedalus, or even the Yukio Punk Amazing Dragon for any of these psychic decks that could really use it. I know it's so much to ask Konami to do this one simple thing because I would really love to see more non-water sea serpent monsters being printed so we could use some of the cards that we already have access to, like the Igni Horse Draconith. This is a fire sea serpent monster, and it could be used with Primite for any sea serpent deck if you really need to. Especially being a level 7 monster, you can have additional Synchro or Exceed plays if really needed if they focus on a sea serpent fire deck. Now, on top of that, we also have other cards like the Light Ray Daedalus for light deck, and it would also be nice seeing a light sea serpent deck because we really haven't seen much of what Konami can do with their potential for the whole entire type, as it's always just been, let's just print it as a water sea serpent or just print it for support for any water deck that there is. And going into the future, I do hope that we do see more variety outside of places like Rush Duel, as they take a lot of the creativity and push it to that side where they want more players to play it, but it makes it where a lot of the TCG and OCG feel very samey and not really creative at all. Even though sea serpents are a pinnacle of the Yu-Gi-Oh lore and the game itself, it's really tiring seeing the same support over and over again for multiple different decks. Sure, some of them are for decks like TG and Gladiator Beast, and we've even seen support for Deep Sea, which is still a part of Mermail Atlantean, but it is nice that they're expanding out to different points of the sea serpent typing. But I really just want to see more attributes being included into this typing that could fit the game and actually do something for the meta and just shift it in a way where we could say, hey, did you guys see this new sea serpent deck? It's really cool and it's not water. But hopefully one day we do see that going into the future. But tell me down in the comments below, do you think we should see a new sea serpent strategy that isn't water enter the game of Yu-Gi-Oh? And tell me, what do you think it should do? Should it do something based off of chaos, or should it do something that's absolutely extraordinary that blows the other sea serpent decks out of the way so it can have a prominent spot in the meta game? Now, before I do end off this video, I want to say thank you to the ones who did put video suggestions on the post that I made for my YouTube channel for any particular video that you want to see posted to the channel in the future. And this one was suggested by Bruno Santo 3488. Now, I do have to thank him for a few video ideas because I would love to go through and talk about the other suggestions that he talked about, and also thank you to Jasmine Go Buster and even Sleepy Guppy for the suggestions as well. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below, and if you want to show support, please hit that subscribe button as well. And I do also have channel memberships, and if you want to support the channel more, it would be much appreciated. Thank you to FGH for supporting the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.